Hello guys, welcome back to Poli channel. This video I want to share about Shadow Arena Termination service and what impact with Black Desert Online in future. Okay, to enjoy watch my video, make sure you turn on this video subtitle and also you can use timestamp that I already provide to go to target topic that you want. And if you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on bell notification to get any update and guide on Black Desert World. Okay, let's start this video content using any feature that I provide. Okay, if you watch my previous video about Black Desert Weekly News at Edmond June 2022, actually I already mentioned about Shadow Arena Service Termination that previously I got this information from their official website, but this is mixed with Beta Season 9 maintenance, and I already tried to ask their customer service about this issue, but they just mentioned this service termination notice refer only for change schedule for Beta Season 9. And after 8 July 2022, on Shadow Arena official website, they just published developer note for final season. If you read this post, actually they mention about the Shadow Arena journey since closed beta until now. But at the end of this note, when they mention about last season of Shadow Arena, they just mention, with this we will continue to proceed with update until the service close date. So they just confirm they really will close the service for Shadow Arena near future. And because of the service closing date, if you already download and play Shadow Arena, you can purchase anything from their shop just using 1 silver only for any heroes and any product that available on Shadow Arena game. And also special skin for Shadow Arena can be acquired during this event period until the Shadow Arena release shutdown. And this is very sad news for Shadow Arena games that they will close it near future. And if I check on SteamDB, because mostly we can access Shadow Arena from Steam only, since January 2021 until nowadays, player who active on Shadow Arena less than 100 player, and I think this is the main reason Prebis just decide to close the Shadow Arena games because this game already didn't popular right now. And actually in the past, the Shadow Arena games is part of Black Desert Online, especially Battle Royale mode for PvP content. As you can see, this is official website for SEA server at 2019 when they released first time the Shadow Arena content on Black Desert Online games, that we can access this PvP content for the Shadow Arena from Black Desert Online. But at 2020, they just remove the Shadow Arena and make it Spirit game from Black Desert Online and start to early access this game in the past. As you can see, this is official website from Black Desert Online SEA server at 2020 that they just post it at May 2020. And since this May 2020, when they start this Shadow Arena games standalone from Black Desert Online, actually number player who try this game when they release it separately from Black Desert Online or the low and become gradually decrease until this game really dead in current past year. And back to Shadow Arena official website, at the same day, at 8 July 2022, they just published this notice for Shadow Arena Early Access Service Termination Notice that they mentioned the Shadow Arena just released as early access since May 2020 until now and already there for 2 years 8 months before they decide to close it. And this is the schedule for this termination for Shadow Arena that they will really close this service at 10 August 2022. So from 8 July 2022 until 10 August 2022, you still can play the Shadow Arena, but you cannot spend any money on this game anymore, and you cannot download the Shadow Arena client from official website or Steam store anymore during this close date. But any game service to previous download still available until service termination date. And as they already mentioned, you can purchase all item in Shadow Arena shop that available for 1 silver only, all of them. As you can see, when I access Shadow Arena games from Steam, this game still there and I can log in and access it. But when I check its shop, I can purchase any hero and shop from this game by using 1 silver only until this game really close. And at the end of this developer note, they just share this video for memory of treasure from Shadow Arena. And if you watch carefully this video, at the end of this video, there are some skin. This Wuzu character just teleport all heroes from Shadow Arena to some unknown location, like unique vehicle with unknown technology that floating in the air. And this video just ending until that skin. And if you already watched my previous video for Black Desert Weekly News that I released at 3rd week June 2022, I just mentioned about leak for Wuzu character and also Shadow class character that just got leaked from Global Lab client. And actually some asset from the Shadow Arena games, Prebis just import it to Black Desert client games especially for Global Lab client that I already mentioned since 3rd week June 2022. And back to this post, if you read the tale on this line, although Shadow Arena will no longer be in service, the tales of the heroes who have taken part in countless battle will continue to live in the world of Black Desert, where the Shadow Arena initially began. So I think by this line, and also some evidence for any asset from Shadow Arena character that perhaps just import it to Global Lab client, in my prediction they will bring the Shadow Arena games back to Black Desert Online. But take notice, this is just my prediction, and my prediction can be true or wrong, or they just prepare to use any asset from Shadow Arena to make another content on Black Desert World in future. And don't forget some monster on Shadow Arena like Gigagord, we already have it on our game Black Desert Online as special boss on Calpion Elvia Realm. And maybe in future they also will release some unique monster that originally come from Shadow Arena like Varigord and Cygord, and also any other monster like Shadow Knight, Shadow Troll, and any Shadow character that originally come from Shadow Arena to Black Desert Online with unique content that they will prepare in future. Okay, that's all any info that I want to mention about the Shadow Arena service termination notice that they just announced at July 2022. And let me know on this comment section if you have experience playing Shadow Arena, either when this Shadow Arena still on Black Desert Online, or if you play the Shadow Arena when this game already stand alone on Steam. And special thanks to all my membership for direct support via Patreon, KiLLSTEAL, and YouTube membership, and also my current member DubyaDude, JimmySnakes, Doki, Angel, Aeyrton, Kesshouban, KiLLSTEAL, Wammy, Token R42, Demonyte, Choz, ThugWill Channel as gold member, and also all my silver and bronze member. Thank you so much for all your direct support. This will make Poli channel running and growing more faster. If you want to support me directly, I will very grateful. And as special thanks, I will put your name on my video, depend on your support level. And be noticed, for some level there are have some limit, so make sure you didn't get run out for this limited space. And I will put your name on every subsequent video that I release for the duration of your support. And if you want to join my membership to support me directly, you can go to any platform for Patreon, KiLLSTEAL, and YouTube membership. I already put link for this membership on this video description, or you can check on top right of this video. I already put card for Patreon link. Okay guys, that's all info about Shadow Arena termination service and any possible thing that will impact on Black Desert Online. Hope this info can be useful for you. If you like this video, you can like and subscribe to my channel for another guide and update. Thank you for watching. See you next time.